Hi, this is Andy Lipton. I'm joined by Glenn Braica, the head men's basketball coach at St. Francis College in Brooklyn. Glenn, thanks for taking the time to talk.
No problem, Andy.
The season ended in February, your last game this past season. Practices for the next season don't start until October. Basketball-wise, what are the players doing from that point in time until the practices?
Well, the NCAA dictates what we can do. Right now, we're allowed 2 hours a week of individual instruction, and then they'll be with the strength coach 3-4 days a week, and also play open gym. In addition to that, we're going to have a trip to Canada in August, where we're able to practice 10 times and go up there and play a couple of games, which I think will be really beneficial to us.
Give us an example of some of the things the guys are working on.
Ball handling, shooting this time of year, individual moves, things like that. We'll get into the team stuff later on in August. Yuki does a lot with them, lateral movement. We do a lot of lateral movement, a lot of closeouts and things like that. We get into our team stuff. A couple of guys that need to get some strength and get in the weight room, and guys have been doing a good job working with our strength coach, Yuki Miyazawa, who does a great job, and guys who need to put on 10-15 pounds and gain some strength. Yagos Lasik got a little stronger. He put on about 15 pounds in the off-season, 20 pounds, and we're hoping he does the same this year. Shooting is a big thing for a lot of our guys.
So give me an example, like Rasheem Dunn. What would you like to see him work on? What is he working on?
I think, number one, I think the year of experience will really help him, because I think the biggest jump is freshman to sophomore year in college, because guys go through it once and they understand what it's about. I think if he becomes a consistent shooter, and he can shoot the ball. He had some games this year where he really shot the ball well for us, but if we can get his three-point percentage up into the mid to high 30s, I think he'll be pretty much unguardable, because he's so good going to the basket and getting to the free throw line.
So is it a matter of just a lot of repetition, or are there mechanical changes you're making to his shooting?
It's repetition mostly. There could be a tinkering with the shot a little bit, but I think it's more just self-motivation and getting in the gym and working on your game.
How about a player like Gunnar Olofsson?
With him, it's going to be becoming a consistent shooter. He has games where he shoots the ball very well, and then he plays so hard on the defensive end that he needs to learn to calm down and almost have two separate personalities on the offensive end, because his energy is so great on the defensive end and rebounding.
For any player who is not getting a lot of shots, how much is it confidence? How much is it a function who they're playing with?
I think confidence is a lot. When guys make a couple, they tend to make a few more. But again, confidence is built through repetition and practice. I also think it's a guard's responsibility to get guys the ball when they're supposed to get it, so that they're shooting in rhythm and they're not shooting out of rhythm. So, when you come off a screen and you're open, you need to get the ball, and you can't be reaching up for it. It's got to be in your pocket and be ready to, just get into your footwork and shoot the ball. And then, shot selection's part of it too, learning what's a good shot, what's not. Not hunting shots.
In terms of the new players that will be coming to St. Francis, can you talk about them?
Yeah, all three have signed. Yeah, we signed 2 guards, a little guard, point guard Chauncey Hawkins from New Jersey, St. Joe's, Montvale. He's going to be a good player for us. He's small. He's only about 5'8", but he's a really skilled player, can really shoot the ball quick, can create a shot for himself or for others, and terrific student, and we're excited about him. We got another guard, Jalen Jordan, who his family now lives in Georgia, but he has New York roots. He grew up on Long Island, and his dad played at All Hallows actually years ago for John Carey, back in the late 70s, early 80s. And he's a really talented combo guard, about 6'2", really athletic. Another guy who can make a play for himself or someone else, and extremely athletic, really good finisher, and really athletic kid. And I think he can really score the ball. I think he has a chance to be a very good player for us. And we brought in a junior college guy, Mili Kosic, 6'7", Serbian kid from Frank Phillips Junior College down in Texas. And he gives us some versatility inside. 6'7", can step out and shoot the three. Physically strong, plays hard, and can post up a little bit, and really knows how to play. Really high IQ guy. I think all 3 new guys are high IQ guys. I think they know how to play. But I think Millie gives us that from the 4 spot, and I think that's going to help us a little bit.
Great.
where he really understands the game. He's a good passer. He screens well. He knows how to move without the ball.
What kind of perspective did you give yourself in terms of trying to figure out what last year was all about?
I know what it was about. You know, I probably underestimated how young we'd be. I think we had some guys that have a chance to be good. I do think some guys fought it a little bit, which is a problem. But again, when you have young guys and you don't have that many veterans, where there's leadership and they understand how we do things here, you know, you can run into that. And then there's those 50-50 games that if they don't go your way, can take its toll on you. And that's what happened to us. You know, we've had a nice run here for 6 years, and then last year we stubbed our toe a little bit, and now we want to get it back.
What are the positives that you see that's going to lead St. Francis back to a winning season this coming season?
Well, the positives are, I think we got a group of guys that are hungry. I think we have a group of guys that aren't really very happy about what happened last year. We got a coaching staff that's definitely not happy about it. And, you know, we want to try to get better every day. And we want a group that's going to progress and learn and be better with each practice, with each week, with each month, and just keep getting better. You know, one thing we've prided ourselves on here is we've always improved as a team. And the year we won, 23 games and went to the NIT and won the regular season, we talked about getting better the first week of March. We never lost that, you know, philosophy or that mindset. And that's what we need to do.